Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Hardspace Shipbreaker as we continue to pull teeth a little bit on this not great update. What I might start doing is I'll get a pseudo-scripted 30-second intro going because I know that there's people invested in this journey together with us going through it, and it has its ups and downs. All games do. There were times where we loved this game, and in more recent times, there's times we're very, very critical of what the devs are doing, right? And at the end of the day, you can call me shill, you can call me whatever you like, but I am part of the industry in that I serve games up to you, thinking that they're worth your time as a consumer, and then in turn sort of thinking, well, if you like them, go and buy them and support the devs and all that sort of thing, right? So it goes two ways. So we're invested in this and we enjoy this game through good times and bad, but I might start front loading and saying, hey, look, at this particular arc in the Hardspace lifestyle, I would not recommend buying this game. Now, I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to be disparaging, but the whole vote with your wallet and just being honest, all these sort of things and representing the product fairly, I think it calls for it because they've really hit the bed with this recent update, as you probably have covered in my more recent videos. So I'm going to continue to play it, and we're going to continue to try and navigate. We're going to try some new things, going to try using mouse and keyboard, all this sort of stuff. We'll try and find our sweet spot. But like I said, at this particular point in time, if you find yourself looking at this video going, oh, should I get into this guy's played over 100 episodes, should I play it? I would say right now, don't. If you could go back in time and play it then, and maybe 6 months from now or 3 months from now, it's going to be in a better state. But in its current state, if you are looking to buy this game, I encourage you not to. And I suppose the honest truth is maybe the devs will see that in their reports and all that sort of stuff, and maybe they'll start listening to the community or at least just making less ill-advised decisions. So a little bit lengthy at the front, but I'll compact it down to like, hey, welcome to the Hardspace. For those that are new, don't buy this game, but stay tuned, maybe in 10 episodes, something to that effect. So I put it to you guys whether I should restart to try and maybe experience this from the beginner's perspective, and the overwhelming response was, don't you dare, don't start. So we're going to stay with our standard license, career, and we're going to focus in on, well, look, we've got new content, we've got new things to unlock. Let's do our best to divine developers' intent. I'm considering trying to whole buffalo some stuff, like maybe one of those large ones, but the thing is just finding the time in my schedule, right? Some people, I watched the video but still didn't understand me, in that this game doesn't save when you exit, which means if you're an adult with responsibilities, so maybe there's a disconnect there from whoever doesn't get it, you can't do a whole ship unless you sit still here for hours and don't have a life, right? So like, it's very difficult for most, not just for me, I'm sure plenty of people, to finish a whole buffalo would be difficult. So I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try really hard to jostle some stuff around and maybe commit an afternoon or something like that to playing through a whole ship, and then we'll chop it up into episodes and put it up. So I'm doing my best, but at the moment, my schedule doesn't allow for it. So in the meantime, we'll still do single shifts. Data recovery, we haven't got anything new there. Equipment. Was it my thruster that needed repair apparently? It's on 74 durability. What are you talking about? It's perfect. Let's repair this. What is it, tab and spacebar? Okay, that's a bit strange. We'll get used to it. I'm sure we'll get used to it. Demo charge. Can't afford anything. Alright, what are you, 12,000. 1,000, 750. That's all right. I love it. Take my gear off me and sell it back to me. Okay, cool. Well, we need LT then, right? So it's been a while. Fucking ghost ships, get fucked. Wait, what did I just press? I pressed E. Sorry, Q seemed to cycle through left through the thing, so I pressed E. I assumed E would cycle back, but apparently oh god, it's inverted. What? Okay. Interesting decisions made, I tell you what. What was the last game that you knew that would allow you to invert the thumbstick separately, or didn't separate your mouse inversion from your gamepad inversion? It's very strange. We'll do that in game next one, but it's decided to invert my mouse. It's so bizarre. Okay, what did I even just do apart from lose all my rental costs? View ship catalog. Ship grade. Q and R? Wait, why is it not Q and E? What? Oh man, it's worth playing this game for the memes at this point. Alright, Gecko. No, we want to play with the javelins. So these are tier 5 javelin, which I don't think we've seen. Yeah, I couldn't help but feel that the... Are there other ones I can... Yeah, look, that's more side on, that picture. Wait, why? Refueling, and then that's flat. It's very strange. Okay. Alright, let's do this, this one. Claim ship. Man. It worries me, because, like, it feels like just these weird, like, Q and R to cycle through. Like, immediately you think this is a port, this is a console game, or at the very least, it was built with controller in mind. Controls. Invert Y-axis. Yeah, all of these menus just smack of it's supposed to be controller? Do you know what I mean? With keyboard as an afterthought? Okay. Interesting. What's tab do? Okay, it brings that up. What's shift do? I think shift lowers me and spacebar raises me. What's control do? Control stops me still. Does alt do something? Not that I can tell. Alright, I can change tools with 1, 2, and 3. This is immediately better. F is like use. Q and E is fucking rotate. Not Q and R though. What's R do? Oh no, we're never pressing that button. T. Oh. How do I can mouse wheel through the vision modes. That's alright. How do I get out of this again? What was it? T. What, does middle mouse click do something? Oh, it's like the use button as well. Oh my goodness. Alright, hang on. Alright, right click changes the thing. How do I change I press T, I press 2 multiple times. Oh, okay. We're gonna get there, team. We're gonna figure this out. Baby's first steps and such. All right. Tab. Salvage a class 2 reactor. Oh, that's right. They nerfed me kidney pull as well. Remember that? Does F give me flashlight? F doesn't do anything. Oh, F boops. What would flashlight be like? C or V or B or Y or G? Nope, G's grapple apparently. M O I P. Options, controls, key mapping. Where's me flashlight? Movement. MISC. Helmet light. L. L for light. And 5 also. Who would have thought? You bloody squarehead. Alright. Where's this reactor? Let's find this bloke. Hello, sir. Oh, Jesus. That looks like a reactor to me. This bloody big wing section hanging out. Is that symmetrical? Like, is there a wing on... Ah, I like a bit of asymmetry. That's pretty cool beans. Alright. No. How do I stop? Control. Oh, fuck me. Oh, baby's first steps, eh? Alright. Can I get through there? I can't. Alright. This was similar to the tier 6 that we did the other day, right? Now what's the go button here? F. Alright.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Alright. Alright, Sharon. How much we get for this? $600 dues.
Pressure levels increasing.
Oh.
Air pressure level.
Yeah, I appreciate the feedback from the community. There were people. I was asking what's the go with mouse and keyboard, and people were like, "Yeah, it goes all right." Yeah, I like this. It's very Event Horizon, you know, space stations with got bloody access arms going off the side down here.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Yeah, let's go explore this. What's this? Danger. Oh, is this where the pilot goes? All the way back here? Hey.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay, I like this. This is very cool. Like I said, you can't paint me as just a sour cunt for everything, because there's a lot I like about these new ships. They're very, very cool. Airlock, I guess we could just cycle that, right?
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Yeah. Oh, okay, and here's our access hatchway. Oh, so this might have the capacity for a kidney pool, because they haven't put some bullshit pulling on the wrong side. See, look, there you go. It's where it attaches. Oh. 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 That doesn't seem right at all. I'd fire my welder if that was real. Alright, so... So what sort of clearance... Oh, and someone pointed out I was having a big old whinge about my debt charge not destroying the core, but apparently it took a chunk out of the health bar. So that's just a bit more video gamey, which, you know, okay, that's fine. Alright, so let's use the bloody party popper party trick gimmick gun that has no purpose on its own outside of being a gimmick. Can we go outside here? Okay. Shift is crouch. Spaces, jump. Alright. So. Stop. Turn. T. Fuck, you have to bear with me, team. I feel like mentally handicapped. You know, like more than usual. Alright, so there's a seam here. Oh, the game's gonna have a fucking field day with that. So you're gonna have to make sure you cut the correct side of the seam. Like, we have to pick a side and... Right, and you can't rotate these things, can you? Alright, so what matters is as long as we clip it to bust its integrity, that's what actually matters, right? So we can put one there. Alright, that thing's gonna just bust, so we need to bust this thing's integrity as well. So we could probably place it there. As long as we clip them both. Probably don't... Oh, what is this that I'm potentially cutting? I can't tell. An amplifier? Oh, whatever. Alright, what if we place like that? That way we don't touch this amplifier. I would have liked to have clipped this side as well, but... Oh, I mean, these controls are going to be infinitely better than the new thumbsticks. I guarantee you. Ba-da-da-da-da. Are we clipping that panel? Not yet. That's right, we can do that here. What is this bullshit? Whatever. It twisted in its flight path. Alright, as long as we clip that panel too, we'll try not to hit this amplifier thing. We'll have to go close, because apparently it suffers from Newtonian physics while it's in flight. Well, maybe, you know what? Maybe, you guys will see the footage. Maybe I twisted at the last second. I will concede that. Alright, so even though they're not neat and tidy, they should break all the magical space glue, right? Apart from there might be more catchments underneath, I'm not sure about that. So let's see. Okay. Now, how heavy is this thing? Where's the weight? Why am I having a 1488? 1488, so they're still technically attached. So what's gone wrong here? Let's do a lap. That's right, as intended. Alright. So I wonder if it doesn't cut through the green. It seems to have cut the cut point that was... Or was there even a cut point there? See, at this certain point, the cut points are becoming a liability, maybe. Okay. I will say there's an interesting puzzle to be had here. Trying to get the space glue cuts, as I call them. And also the struts. Like, yes, we've moved past it. They treated the consumers like cunts. Okay, cool. But now, how does the game play with these new tools? Let's sort of find out. Yeah, see, the space glue. Perfect example. But we need to be able to cut the struts as well. It's crazy. Okay, so are we still attached? 130 ton, 11 ton. At 11 ton we can drag, actually. Oh my goodness. Doesn't even matter to me. I don't care if it's crooked, just drag. There you go. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. But, I mean, did it save me time? Absolutely. In no fucking iteration did that save me time. It was a gimmick, it was fiddly busy work, and I could have done that quicker with my old saw. But that's alright, maybe I should just go with the rest of the population and look at the shiny keys. Oh no, they gave me something new and interesting and made the game harder. Well, harder? Harder. Alright, so. Fuck, I'm gonna have absolutely no finesse here. Because I'm absolutely balls in my face at using these controls. I like them, they're just hard, man. It's like learning to walk. Look at this though. This I could do all fucking day. What the fuck? It sparked. It must have sparked. Oh no. Wow, that's one sturdy reactor. Yeah, so it sparked onto the thruster. That's interesting. I mean, you almost want to wait for it to spark and then crack the casing, maybe. I'm not sure. That is interesting, having it that close to the thruster, though. Power generator, ECU, nacelle. Nacelle? How do I fucking cancel these things? I don't know how to cancel my tethers. I actually don't know how to cancel. F? T? That's something I'm gonna have to find out. T. No nacelles over there. Are they? You watch me get good at this though. We'll get faster and better and stronger. Alright, so is this strut technically part of the nace? It is. That's the
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage.
Right, and then we've got petrol lines attached to it. That's cool. I'm sorry, I'm moving so much slower.
We're getting down to the
And
wire.
it's not entirely because they fuck the controls, it's because I'm learning to use mouse and keyboard. I'm gonna suffocate 40 seconds.
Oxygen reserves are critical.
My shift
Portable
is nearly
oxygen
there.
supplies are available for purchase at the master jack.
Left click, right? How do I brake? Okay. You know what, let's just cash it in. We're about there anyway, you know? Oh, the most indestructible core, though I wouldn't be reusing it anytime soon if I was the manufacturers. It's taken a few bumps, had an engine explode on it, or a thruster or whatever. Okay, cool, we're getting there, we got some LT and that. Like I said, my issues still stand, and it's my channel, and I love this game, and they've fucked it, so I'm not gonna stop signal boosting that. It goes two ways. If you give me a platform and it turns out I'm going to run a long series on a game, and you go and you absolutely spagooter the ball and drop it and mess it up, then I think it's important, even from me being honest to the consumer, that they know about it. So they did a lot of bad things with this update. We will power through, we'll persevere, and hopefully they fix it. I'd be curious if they walk back some of this shit. I'd be really curious to see what happens, or if this just informs the rest of the progress forward because there's so many cheerleaders patting them on the back saying, thanks for the shiny new toy. Game goes a bit slower now, you know, you move. It's not as fun, but I'm not sure why that is, you know. It'd be good if some people actually figured that out. But we will still keep going. The mouse and the keyboard is very cool. I think that ship is the coolest ship that they've ever had, right? So there's, you know, there's the good in all of this. I think it seems really interesting, and I really, really do want to try and get like a whole Buffalo scenario going. So maybe I have to just record one session of these a week or something like that and record a bunch of episodes. I'll do my best, team, because yeah, at this point, that's the only way to represent it. And I actually gave it a bit of a Google because it blew my mind. I was like, why the fuck can't you save state between play sessions, right? If you turn the game off, it deletes your save. And apparently, it's got something to do with if it had to write the save because of the nature of this game, probably because of all the entities that could exist in all sorts of Cartesian positions, I'm assuming. You know, you could blow your reactor to a million pieces and then try and come back to play that map again. They reckon it would be gigs and gigs and gigs for save file. And like, that's their answer. And while I appreciate open honesty, because I try really hard to lean into that myself, try and just be open, right? You can't be caught in a lie if you never lie. So I appreciate that they are saying, well, we can't really make those saves because the game engine would make the save files like a bazillion gig. That's still not an answer. If anything, that's an excuse to incompetence, right? It's a very, very core part of where you're taking the game's design direction. It's very obvious, right? They want you to be doing whole Buffalo, and yet they're not giving you the ability to save state, right? So yes, that's cool that they told us why it won't work. Now I say fix it. Fucking fix it. It should have been a feature from day one. And it just blows my mind because at a certain point, something like that, a feature like that, is not a feature. It becomes industry standard. the ability to save your game mid-run in a game that you can't complete in one sitting, right? And that's when you start to get into, you know, technical certification fail. Yeah, your thing shouldn't be allowed to go to market if it doesn't have that. That's why it's so egregious. But yeah, but like I said, unfortunately, the people that are going to argue against me and oh, you don't know what you're doing, they're the ones that don't have responsibilities and they can sit there and play for hours straight, sort of thing. So, like, I don't. If they don't want to understand my point of view, I don't see what we can do. So, okay. Anyway, another rant. Very good. Get used to them. It's a state of the thing. If they fix the game, the rants will stop. Alright guys, might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you on the next one.